All right, I want to talk about how to hopefully not get scammed. And this is one of the reasons I am absolutely dying inside to get David Siegel on the channel, my channel again, Pillar CEO, if you will, to talk about the Pillar wallet and some of its capabilities. Hint, freaking hint. Somebody emails me, hey man, I've been watching you, had $8,000 worth of ETH, things were going great. I was thinking of doing one of the things you said, diversify a little bit. I was going to get, I think he said OMG, maybe some Neo, EOS, and he named a few. And he wanted to go to Shapeshift, which the website is shapeshift.io, to make that happen so he could use his Ethereum and flip it into some other of these other coins. So I'm going to show you what he did. Okay. He went to Google, shapeshift.io. He actually, I don't know if he searched for .io or just typed it in. Whatever he did, and sometimes you can even type IO. And with Google, and the same thing can be said with MSN and most likely Yahoo. Up here, if there's an advertisement that's going to be displayed, which means somebody's paying for that ad, it's up here. It's the first thing you see. And I want to show you this screenshot. I got this off of a website that someone got scammed. Not this guy, but somebody else. Shapeshift.io, they search for it in Google. First result is an ad. Notice the address is shapeshift-io.com. Okay? And by the way, I think when you're setting up Google Ads through AdWords campaign, I want to say I think you might even be able to change the URL here, what it displays, I think, to anything you want. And then when they click on it, it goes somewhere else. Although maybe that's wrong. Maybe they've changed that now. And maybe you have to put the real URL in there, the real address. So here's the real one, shapeshift.io. Okay, well, I'm on my small screen, never mind. As you can see, the second one down, that's kind of purple because that means you've clicked on a link before. The purple one is Shapeshift Cryptocurrency Exchange, simple coin conversion, shapeshift.io. That's the real deal. The fake one is above it, it's an ad. So someone caught wind somehow, or they just took their ad down because Google doesn't show it anymore. And I contacted, I did a, and I'll show you this. This is another useful thing. And we're going to use that same domain, shapeshift-io.com. If you go to whois.sc, Sam Charlie, it brings you here. You can type in the name, shapeshift-io.com, right? Now, Namecheap is the registrar. So this is who I emailed in, let me back up. The website I always go to is whois.sc, and it brings you up here. Once it brings you here, you type it in, any website or IP address, and it'll tell you hit search, and then it brings up this page. So IP location is in France, whatever, meaning the server that's hosting this website is in France. Okay, that's one thing. It tells you that right here, IP location, which that is France, right? Yeah, France. Email, namecheap.com is the registrar. So you're gonna hit, which you can't. These are usually pictures, even though it looks like it's a text. It's usually a picture. So you just look at it and type it. I went in my email. I typed abuse@namecheap.com, subject line, their website name, whatever.com, is a phishing, scamming website. And then in the body of the message, I wrote, these guys put up an identical site to shapeshift.io, which you can see here. Here's the link to the real site. As you can see, this is fake. They're putting ads on Google, which Google has just recently shut down, by the way. But they've been putting ads on the internet for people to go there, and they are stealing their stuff. Their cryptos, they've probably taken in thousands and thousands of dollars now. Please shut this site down ASAP. I get a reply back not too long after, and it said something like, crypto chat. Anyways, and so I got a reply back like an hour or so later. Hey, it's been shut down. So what has to happen if you find yourself in this kind of a situation is you have to contact your local law enforcement. Now, just because these cryptos aren't regulated doesn't mean that a financial crime didn't happen. It still happened. And from the looks of it, with the server in France, I mean, who knows where these guys really are? They might be in France, but they might be somewhere else in another country. Literally, some African country or somewhere, God knows where. And then they rented a server in France, maybe with stolen credit card information from the Equifax leak. And they've got tons of people, so now they're signing up and paying with your credit card, your stolen credit card, for a server in France, in this case. This is just an example. So therefore it's legitimate. A legitimate person signed up. Really, it's not them, because they got stolen information. Which means anywhere else they signed up, created an account, even if it's a bank account, whatever it is, they've got all that person's information that they hacked. Which means what? It really means good luck getting your stuff back, in all honesty. But not always. Criminals are stupid. But you're going to have to contact your local law enforcement, tell them what happened. They may have to get with the FBI or something, who knows, and then they can open an international investigation, contact the proper authorities. They can contact Namecheap, which I asked, how do we get this guy's name? It's private. He put a private registration. And if you look at the page, you can see, where is it? Right down here, Namecheap, whatever, and Safeguard, Who is Guard Protected. Who is Guard Inc., which is a company in Panama, but it's a legitimate company. Who is Guard Protected, and they said at Namecheap, we will absolutely comply with a court order or similar requesting that kind of information, which is typical, and law enforcement would be able to get that done, a subpoena, that kind of thing, and then they could find out who owns it and then track it down that way and who owns that one, and they will do this, even though it's international. So if you're getting screwed, you can look into it and try. But again, if it boils down to, well, they took someone's ID, the Equifax breach, got their credit card information, they only needed to sign up for hosting somewhere for a month, which could literally, depending on the hosting account, $5, $10, $15, $20. Literally $5 to $20 you can get a hosting account for per month, depending on what you need. And they just need a simple website, easily $5, $6 a month, no problem. They created the name, it brought them there. It looks like they even had an SSL installed, secure socket layer, HTTPS for secure. It didn't say anything next to it of who owns it. I noticed that in the browser, but it did say it was secure because I did visit the site to see. And it looks just like the regular Shapeshift site. And this guy put in his information to do a transfer. Guess what happened? He did a transfer all right, and he transferred it to these criminals. Again, I can't blame him. I couldn't blame you. These people are getting more and more sophisticated as the days go on. The Pillar wallet aims at dealing with some of this, so you never, ever, ever, ever have to wonder, is it the real site? Is it the fake? Am I going to the right place? It will always do the real thing it's intended on doing through the Pillar. It's this Pillar wallet, I'm telling you now, is going to be pretty freaking epic. And it's only based on some of the preliminary stuff that I happen to know. And I reached out to David today, which is Monday, early in the morning. Hey, David, let's chat, man. I'm ready to break this news on my channel. Come on, let's go. I'm dying. And these kind of attacks at that point going forward will be pretty meaningless. Because if you can do what you need to do right from the Pillar wallet, you don't have to type in anything in Google, search, MSN, nothing. Everything crypto related that you need to do when it comes to moving coins and do this and that, I'm telling you, the wallet's going to be pretty nifty. And I want to tell you more. Right now, I'm dying. I'm dying to say a few more lines. But I can't. I've been silenced for now. And he asked me, don't talk about it. Don't give any of the real good clues, yet. Let's break it on your channel. And then I said, oh, crap, my channel, I got 2 strikes, David. I can't do the freaking interview. Sunday night or Sunday. We had this past Sunday we had planned, and he's like, "It's all right. I'm busy. I'll be. Let's try to get together in a little bit. You know, a week or two. It's fine." And then, oh hey, my channel's restored, guys. Strike 1 and 2 is gone. Awesome. And I reached right back out to him. It'd been, you know, it was about 3 days later. Hey, my channel's back. We can. He said, all right, well let's chat next. Let's get together next week and try to nail something down. Meaning this week right now we're in. So this is one of the things I want to bring up with him in the interview. Hey, by the way, this has happened more than once. Okay. And there's another thing I want to bring up that someone emailed me. Another scam kind of a thing. Let me give me a second. Let me find this from old Pete, old Pistol Pete. Should be in here. Did I delete it? Hang on. Matter of fact, give me a. Let me just pause it on this one. Let me just pause it real quick. All right, found it. So, hey Joe, and this is someone that emailed me a while back and told me a situation. The same prick, which I don't know if it's the same guy. If he really knows the same guy, I don't know how he would, but whatever. The same prick that scammed 2 Bitcoin from me for Pillar, which it's a fake Pillar, is still at it. I also suspect by scanning the Waves platform that he has created fake coins for all the new ICOs and is wreaking havoc and scamming people of their BTC, Bitcoin. I posted the fake Pillar to sell at 0.000000001 Bitcoin, and the prick bought them for $14 and then began to sell them to the new naive people and stole their Bitcoin like he stole mine. This crap has to stop, and the Waves platform is responsible for this ongoing fraud. Those Waves pricks should pay for allowing this to happen. They allow this prick to scam. And what he's talking about on the Waves platform, you can, and I talked about this when he first complained. I remember talking about this. I'm going to say it again because it's important. You can literally create a coin on Waves and call it anything you want. Okay? So you might see on the Waves platform, Bitcoin, Pillar, or whatever it is, Pillar, any of these tokens, mainly the tokens. And you don't realize someone just created this thing, and it's the same name, the same digits, PLR, right, Pillar, and it's not the real thing. It's a fake one that someone just created on their platform. So the Waves platform allows people to just go on there and create a flipping coin. My advice to you, which I think was the same advice last time, stay away from the Waves platform to mess with. Don't mess with it. The only thing that I could say to mess with it for, I think one of our tokens, isn't it, I don't think it's Startup. Wasn't it Dimcoin? Maybe Dimcoin uses the Waves platform. It's the only coin that I'm waiting on to get the final okay, the coin, you can move your coins out now, to get the hell off of there and sell those damn things. But I think it has to be done on the Waves platform. I'm not playing games on Wave. I'm not over on Waves messing around, buy, sell, because again, I don't want to get screwed. So today serves as a reminder to be very, very careful until the Pillar wallet comes out. However, the Pillar wallet may not have anything to do with the Waves platform at all. As a matter of fact, I don't know that, but we'll find out. But anyways, I'm just going to say, I think the news is going to be so cool with Pillar. And we've been all sitting on those damn things for a while. 10 cents, 11, 12, 10 cents, 8 cents, 6 cents. Oh my God, I had it, 10 cents. When am I going to see $1? Man, right? I want 10 times return. Give me $1. What would you do for $1? $1. And anyways, I think, and I don't know if it's going to be when he comes on my show and it's just going to go way up just for me telling everybody, hey, this is the interview. Check out what's going to go on with the Pillar wallet. And I think it's in like an alpha right now or something, and there's more to do, but they do have, I think, have a working, very early working version of it. And I don't know that anyone can get their hands on it, but, you know, like the public. But it's supposed to be freaking killer. And it's going to replace a few of the tools and sites and things we use right now, because it's going to be built in. And there's an incredible ICO feature built into it. And that's the one thing I wanted to tell you earlier that I just can't tell you. There is an incredible ICO feature built in. And that's one thing. What about the open source platform of Pillar they're building? Has nothing to do with the actual wallet. Those are two separate things, right? And I think, and I'm gonna have to ask David. I'm not 100% sure, but I think you do have to have some kind of Pillar tokens in your possession to use that wallet. Every time you do a transaction, and it'll probably be a fraction of a Pillar, whatever it is, to make a transaction. But they're saying, and you gotta understand the mindset. If that's the case, and I'll find out for sure, but if that's the case, people are gonna say, well, I don't want to use the Pillar wallet. I don't want to have to buy something, Pillar tokens to use the wallet. I'll just use Exodus or something else. But wait a minute. Does Exodus or any of the other wallets do this, 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 and keep you safe by doing this, this, and this? I'll tell you right now, the answer is no, because I know what this, and this is. And it will make people say it's totally worth having at least a few Pillar on board on this baby to use it, because this thing is awesome, right? So I do see value in Pillar going up. I'm telling you, in the future. Again, this isn't a quick flip, buy quick, oh my gosh. But I do believe even with the wallet announcement, and again, once it gets out there and people are using it, that alone I think is going to take the Pillar price to the next level. And maybe some of you will say, oh, it's doubled or tripled, I'm finally out. And you know what I'm going to be saying? Hey, appreciate you sticking in there just for your own good, not mine. But I'm holding still. I'm not going to sell any of my Pillar, as a matter of fact. I'm going to wait. Wait for some more news to come out. That's how I'm going to roll. So, anyways, that's it for this one. Take care.